I've just finished using this tie trick, which gives me the perfect arm structure back and through. It works for every single department of your game, and I can't wait to show you how consistent and powerful you can become using this tie trick. I'm going to show you the 3-step process. It's very important you follow all 3 stages because I want you to really bring it into your game. Now, we are powered by you here on this channel, and my aim this summer is to help you play your best golf. Now, Vandy's asked this question about how do I control the arms in the backswing and in the downswing? Well, this simply is your answer. And if you're thinking, Alex, well, how do I get my question answered? Simply subscribe, turn the bell, and just pop it down below in the comments. So I prove in this exact method because I've done it with James, one of my students, and we went through that 3-step process. Now, using this, you can see how a wider arc is going to generate more power, more consistency, breaking down what you're doing right now, or you might not be aware that you're doing. You could hit it fat, you could hit it thin, you're going to lose power, whereas you do this, you can really control your strike, where you hit the ball, where you hit the ground, and that's how you're going to improve your golf. Right, so stage 1, and this whole idea is about bringing feel. So have a look at this in the player cam. I've obviously got the tie around my neck, very, very loose, and I've placed quite a healthy amount of tie underneath my glove hand, so towards the top of the grip. And I'm going to put my right hand on, and I want you just to hit some chip shots first, because this is going to feel very, very strange to you to start with. And that's right, it should do, because we're making an improvement in your game. But I want you to hit a few chip shots first, getting used to that start of the swing. And the reason why we hit chip shots is because this process is about building the feel. So you build it at the lower half, then we build it at the next half, then we build it at the next bit, and then we build all the way up to your driver. If you don't go to that process and think, nah, I'm going to go straight to the end, don't work. Because you don't have the feedback, you don't have the feel. So let's hit 2 away here, stage 1. Oh, it feels so strange, feeling that sort of connection throughout that swing. And if you come to the face on here, this is what I want you to really focus on. Look at my arms. I address them more in front of me. They're not back here. And I'm thinking, keep the tension on the tie. Don't let it come off the tie. That easy. Straight away, my body turns way more. Can you see how straight away you're creating the correct arm structure at this bottom part of the swing without even knowing? All the feedback you need is keep the tension on the tie. Now, this is very important. I now asked James, after we hit a few of those chip shots on the range, what do you feel? Now, bear in mind, like, what you feel and what James feels might be different things. But he said to me, I feel as though I start as a unit, and then he said, well, when I swing longer, I feel I just keep my hands away from my chest. So have a look at this on player cam. With the tie in there, this is what he was sort of feeling. He almost felt like his arms were on a bit of a rail all the way around his body. Okay, stage 2, let's hit some pitch shots. That just feels so good. That width in the swing. Have a look at this from face on. Like, I make sure when I put it in an address, have a look at that from player cam, there is a bit of tension on there just as my hands fall down, and I'm just focusing on that one thing. Keep the tension on the tie. My body makes the compensations. Look at that follow through. There is not an ounce of chicken wing. There's not an ounce of flying elbow. That's your consistency. That's your power. Okay, stage 3. This is how you built up to. And honestly, you're going to be thank me so much the fact that you've gone through stage 1, stage 2, and I know you need to go through them. So this is about building those feels up. We talked about the bottom half. You've hit some shots there, got that feel. Then at stage 2, we're hitting more fuller shots. Now, I did them as pitch shots, but when you get more comfortable, before even getting into driver, you could do that with 7-iron, 8-iron. Just build your way through. Now, nobody tells you about this with the arms because, well, the arms are complicated, aren't they? But this just simplifies everything. You've got to be good at address. You've got to set it good on the way back to keep the tension on. And you've got to rotate and keep the arms together on the follow through. If you don't, you lose the tension. And I find working through the process and using this as your feedback is actually how it bleeds into your game. You don't want to be thinking about too much on the course. You want to be more involved in the shot. And that's where we go wrong. And that's why you're never able to take your practice swing or even your range game to the course, because you just overcomplicate it all the time. Whereas this method is easy. Right, okay, let's hit one away here. Again, tie under from player cam. I've got a good healthy amount under. And just watch the control of this swing. Look at the width, look at the turn. You'll absolutely love this for your game. Look at that move. Full control of the swing, and that is what I want you to access in your game. I can't wait for you to try this. As I say, my aim for this channel is to help you play your best golf this summer, and I know this tie trick is going to do just that.